up guys, Ben here, welcome back to another video on my channel, FilmFanatic, and it is the day after the Oscars. So what actually happened? Well, Jimmy Kimmel was hosting, he did a really good job at it actually, and of course there was quite a big mishap. I'll get to that later. Today's video is going to be my predictions and how they compare to what actually won. Looking at the list of the winners last night, I didn't do very well. Jack did a predictions video together, you can check it out on my channel if you haven't already, and we decided that whoever got the least correct would do some kind of forfeit. Now I don't know the correct numbers, but by the looks of it, I am going to be doing that forfeit, but we'll find out at the end of the video guys, and you'll find out what forfeit that is. But let's just kick this video off. So for cinematography, the Oscar went to La La Land. Now my prediction was La La Land, so that's one for me. I think La La Land was a good choice for cinematography. If you look at the film, whenever you talk to anyone about the film, a lot of the times they say it was beautiful to watch, and it was. The cinematography was beautiful. Some of the camera stuff Damien Chazelle can work out, man, and the fact he's still such a young director, he's got such a big future ahead of him. Cinematography cinematography went to La La Land. Next up for director, now I actually said Kenneth Lonergan would get it for Manchester by the Sea, but this again went to Damien Chazelle's La La Land. The film was directed well, to be fair, so I'm not too angry Damien Chazelle got it. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter. If you don't, there's a link in the description. But I said Kenneth Lonergan in the video. However, I changed my mind after going to see Hacksaw Ridge for the second time and realising how great that was and how much of a good job Mel Gibson did. So I actually changed my mind from Kenneth Lonergan to Mel Gibson, but I was wrong either way. Next up we have actress in a supporting role. Now for a lot of people this was a stick-on that Viola Davis would win it, and turns out they were all absolutely right and Viola Davis did win it. Now I didn't go along with the crowd, and that's not because I wanted to be different, that's because I actually thought Naomi Harris was going to win the Oscar for Moonlight. Her performance was fantastic, as well as Viola Davis's obviously. However, for me personally, I think Naomi Harris had a better performance than Viola Davis. However, we can't argue the fact that Viola Davis is a fantastic talent. Her performance in Fences was amazing, so I'm again not too mad that she won. Actor in a supporting role, I went with Dev Patel for Lion. I said that Dev Patel I think is an underrated actor. His performance in Lion was the best he'd ever given. It was one of the best films he's ever been in. I thought Dev Patel did such a good job in that film. However, the Oscar went to Mahershala Ali for Moonlight. Again, it's one of the things I'm really not too mad about. Mahershala Ali was so amazing in Moonlight. The film Moonlight overall was amazing, guys. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check this out. But his performance was brilliant, and so again, I'm not too mad I got that one wrong. I really am getting a lot wrong, aren't I? Jeez. Actress in a leading role. Now this one was pretty much a stick-on for everybody. I said Emma Stone, and the Oscar went to Emma Stone. If Emma Stone keeps going on like that and giving the performances of that calibre in future films, she could go on to be one of the best female actresses of her generation, in my personal opinion. Actor in a leading role went to Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea, and I actually predicted Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea. Now again, this was an odd one. For me, it was between Casey Affleck, Ryan Gosling and Andrew Garfield. Now of course in the video I said Casey Affleck, and I was right and he won it, so I'm taking that point. I don't care what you say, Jack. However, on Twitter, after again seeing Hacksaw Ridge for the second time, I actually changed my answer to Andrew Garfield. Now, I didn't change it officially, obviously, because it wasn't in the video, so it technically still counts, but I actually said Andrew Garfield, I think, deserved to win it because his performance in Hacksaw Ridge was fantastic. However, Casey Affleck really did carry Manchester by the Sea. The film itself was brilliant, but Casey Affleck really, much like Emma Stone, really stood out in that film. His performance was brilliant, and hopefully he'll go on, like his brother Ben, and go into bigger and better movies. And finally, the biggest prize of the night, Best Picture. Now me, Jack, and pretty much everyone else predicted that La La Land was going to win Best Picture. I think we had the right to. It had 14 nominations, it was one of the best films of the year. However, it didn't win. In fact, it went to Moonlight. Well, it did technically win for a minute. You guys have probably already heard about this, but there was a massive mix-up at the Oscars last night where they announced Best Picture. They actually announced La La Land, and it didn't win. And so they had that really awkward thing where they had to say, oh, I'm really sorry, Moonlight actually won. And there was a big mix-up. To be fair to Jimmy Kimmel, he handled it brilliantly. But think how awkward you must have felt. Think how bad that must have felt. La La Land getting all excited to win and then them saying I'm really sorry, but Moonlight actually won. It's a shame because I think it put a little bit of a damper on Moonlight's night because Now all I'm hearing people talk about is the fact that they messed up, and not the fact that Moonlight, one of the best films of the year, one of the most underrated, now it's not really underrated now, but when it came out, one of the most underrated films of its time, Moonlight deserved it over La La Land. Now I actually said La La Land in my prediction because obviously I wanted to win, but I was wrong and Moonlight took the Oscar. So I only got 3. I only got 3 right out of the ones I predicted in the video. That's an awful number. But yeah, I got 3 and Jack got a 5. So I'm going to be doing this forfeit. Now Jack has actually gave me 2 options for what my forfeit can be, but I'm going to leave it up to you guys. There will be a Twitter poll with a link in the description. I want you guys to go and vote and tell me what the forfeit I should do because I lost at this Oscars game. Now the 2 forfeits are, I need to either give you guys my top 5 list of films that made me cry, so you can all see me blubbing like a baby and what films do that. The other one is to give a flawless and positive review of M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender, which is physically not possible. Now those are the 2 forfeits, guys. I'm going to leave it up to you over on Twitter, or comment down below, anything like that, to help me choose what my forfeit should be. Now there is actually something else I'm planning with Jack that I want to tell you guys about. Now a brilliant charity event over here in the UK is Red Nose Day. It's a charity where people will dress up, do something funny, wear something red, or to raise money for children. So what me and Jack are going to do is me and Jack are going to go into Glasgow together and we're going to get our hair dyed for Red Nose Day. We haven't fully organised it yet, but we are going to be looking for sponsors to help us raise as much money as possible for this amazing charity. Once I get it all sorted out, I will update you guys on what the plan actually is and how you guys can help us donate. That's pretty much it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys liked the video, please go ahead, drop a like rating down below. I really do appreciate it. Go ahead and leave in the comment section, what were your predictions for the Oscars last night? Did you get them right? I would love to know. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss some FilmFanatic content. I'll see you next time, guys. Take care. Badoosh.